First question is by Neha. She is asking, what are SDLC, Software Development Lifecycle Phases and Processes? Neha, Software Development Lifecycle or SDLC is generally referred to the processes which are followed in developing any software. These processes are taught in colleges and schools and also followed in the industry in order to explain how any software is built. There are 7 main steps in SDLC processes. So let's talk about them one by one. The first one is planning. So planning is basically where the main stakeholders, the person who needs the software, they do the planning that, okay, we need some kind of software. And usually if the person who needs the software doesn't know how to develop the software, they create an RFP or request for proposal for the companies who basically develop the software. So basically RFP is created by the client, which is given to the software development companies to request for as a request for proposal that, okay, propose us the solution, that what do you need, like how can you develop our application or how can you solve this problems of ours using your software. So planning phase is usually, as I said, done by the clients. The second step is called requirement analysis. Usually requirement analysis is done by the people who are going to develop the software. So if it is a product company, so it is primarily done by the senior management of the product company. If it is a services company, then it is done by the architects or pre-sales architect and business analyst and all those people. So these are the people who do the requirement analysis, and the output of the requirement analysis are primarily the proposal, which is basically, as I said, that client gives in planning phase, clients create the RFP or request for proposal, and then in the requirement analysis phase, the developer, architect or the pre-sales people, they do the analysis of the requirement, that what all frameworks will be used, how many resources will be used and all those things, and based on that requirement analysis they create the proposal and they give it to the client. The third phase is design. It is primarily done by the development team or the development side of the people who does the development. By development, I don't mean developers. By development, I mean the company which is responsible for the development. So whether it is a product-based company or it is a service-based company, basically the services provider company, they do the design of the system. So design involves the system design, which is basically hardware design, that how hardwares will be aligned to support this kind of software. And it can also include architectural design, that what all software pattern, design patterns, what all technologies, what all frameworks will be used in developing the application. Design also involved UI and UX design, that is user interface and user experience design, which is done by UI UX architects. So in design phase, all these designing activities are done, which is like architectural design, UI UX design and your system design. All these 3 types of designs are done in the designing phase by the architects, and the output or the deliverable from this phase is of course the design document. It can be high level design document, it can be low level design document. So design document is the deliverable from the design phase. The fourth phase is of course development. So development phase is where all the development is done. As the name suggests, in the development phase, basically developers develop the application based on the requirement, whatever is given to them. And in some companies, they also write the unit test cases. In some companies, they don't write. So it all depends on the company to company. But usually in development phase, the development of the software is done. The fifth phase is testing and integration. So basically you can say integration testing or testing. So fifth phase is basically testing, where all the system is tested. So there are many type of testings done, that is load testing, integration testing, functional testing. So these different types of testings are done by the testers. It can be done manually or it can be done in an automated way using automated testing softwares. So there are various kind of automated testing software which help in doing automated testing, and then there is manual testing is also done by the testers, who basically follow an Excel sheet and follow the procedures that okay, how the system should behave based on the user story. They write the test cases and they do the testing. The sixth step is deployment. So deployment is primarily used for web application. So if you are developing a web application, then in deployment phase your web application will be deployed to the servers, and they can be used by, or they are published on the servers and they can be used by your customers. So either the customers or the users who are going to use that software, they will be using the web application from their browsers. If it is a desktop application, then the setup will be provided to the users who are going to use it. So it would be a downloadable setup which people will install on their machines, and then they will use that software. So deployment is the phase where the final output package, or the deliverable of the deployment phase is the final output package, which is either published on a server or given to the client as a executable or as a installer, which can be installed on their machine. The seventh phase is maintenance. So when the development is complete, then we also have to do some kind of maintenance. In maintenance, generally we take new feature request or anything which is missed during our testing. So if any bug is missed during our testing, that is taken care in maintenance phase later on, because that's why we say that softwares are developed for years, and it's like based on the hardware things, based on the like environment, based on different scenarios. Maybe some requirement change, maybe some changes are needed in the software. So that thing is taken care in the maintenance phase. So these were 7 processes of software development lifecycle, or SDLC, which are followed by industry to develop software application, be it web application or be it a desktop application. I hope you like my answers, and if you like my answers, then please hit that like button, subscribe to my channel and share this video with your friends, family and colleagues. So until my next video, take care. Bye bye.